Right, I'm gonna get fucking started on this then. Because why the hell not? Ginger, you crazy?
Crazy.
You crazy?
Taco.
What you talking about? Right, I don't have a fucking clue how to start this. So, I think it's this way around. I'm just going to start with the X Station cell line. Look at this fucking rookie. Shut up, you dick. Right, so I'm guessing it goes this way. I know it goes somewhere around here. Yeah, like that. I'll tell you what I should do first. I should get rid of the fucking dust on it. I forgot about that actually. Lifting the fucking pins. That's gonna be fun. I need to get this centered somehow. Hang on. I've got too much shit on my desk. Right. I might be zoomed in a bit too much, but no, it's alright. Now that I'm looking at it, actually, you know what it is I'm going to do? I'm going to move this camera out the way because... Let's just move it up slightly. I want to make sure it's still centered as well. I think it is. I just wanted to move it up a little bit more because it's kind of like in the way a little bit. So I'll bring it back in. Still zooms in nice and far at least. At least now I can get my head in. You can see the top of my head just peeking in there, look. And you can see my little bald patch on the top. How far can I get in before my head starts getting in the way? There. Right. Right, now there's a couple of things I need to scrape here.
Look at this. Where the fuck did this scrote learn to solder?
Yeah, who said you could have a voice like?
I'll be on and off because Mum is still up. And I don't want to broadcast her, so...
Fair enough. Right, now I've got that tinned up there, so I don't... should probably get this like in place before I start trying to line up. Right, there's one over that side I need to do as well.
You're tinning him, Andy, are you? You're giving him a good tin, are you?
Right, is that in shot there? I can't see.
Yeah, it is.
That there, yeah. Right, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta cut the trace. Oh, look at that. What is this fucking vandal?
Yeah. Can you actually see what I'm doing
Absolute
here?
vandal. Yeah, I know you're clearing the contact off.
Because, like, even though you can see all these little... Oh, you can't actually...
Yeah, it's got a coating over it, I know.
Yeah, it's got like a coating of like lacquer or something over the top of it. You got to scrape it
Yeah.
off before the solder sticks to
Do you
it.
have like a little fiberglass brush?
I don't. Which is why I'm using
It is
my
great.
scalpel. That's why I'm using my scalpel to do it, because I didn't have a...
Right.
a fiberglass pen.
Just out of curiosity, how exactly are you gonna lift the legs off? The legs up, rather.
You'll see. How do you think I'm gonna do it, like?
I would have said like a very fine, blunt instrument, because your fingers are gonna have to be in there as well. I don't want you to fucking cut yourself. Yeah, you fucking don't even. Not is that blunt? That's not blunt.
It's not blunt, no, but
Don't use that.
that's what I'll be using.
You're gonna fucking cut yourself.
Nah, not
No.
I've done stuff like that loads of times.
Nah, it's done.
Nah, it's tinted.
In the head.
Right, so is there any more of those
You're a fucking tinhead.
videos I need to do? No, it doesn't look like it.
No,
Okay.
internet.
Right then.
Now then.
Now then, so I'll start with this bottom corner here. If it's in,
Give him a good tin.
Give me a good tin. Now then, tinhead. Where the fuck are you behind, you little cunt?
How about a white screen your fucking face? It's one of the best insults ever, that.
It is like.
Check out Tenant's widescreen. How about a widescreen your fucking face?
It's gonna be one of the longest installs that I've ever seen, anyway. Because it's not just this. There's also a second mod that he's doing.
Yeah, I've got to do the PS1 digital as well, which is going to take probably a while as well to do.
Hmm.
No, I've got to try and get this lined up as good as I can before I like.
I guess you know what we should do, actually. Oh, yeah. Well, since you're streaming that,
What?
you need to put a Cyberpunk 2077 picture in the corner.
Yeah, get it done.
Why?
Well, look at this
Yeah.
shit. Come on.
Because you're solar and shit.
Are you wearing your Cyberpunk 2077 goggles? Is your vision augmented?
My vision is augmented.
Oh, you should have seen it. Yeah, I turned around. I was like, my augmented is vision or some shit like that. I fucking said it backwards. I was like, oops.
My
My
augmented,
augmented is vision.
My augmented is vision. Right, hang on.
I was throwing fucking like Devlin and stuff like that. There's two, but kind of three references
There
to
it is.
San Andreas.
Oh, this is fucking dumb. There you go.
Right, are you fucking happy?
Yes, very.
Got your little fucking cyberpunk logo there now?
I'm not, because I don't hear the fucking, the trailer music.
Actually, hang on, it's not even in the fucking corner. There we go, now it is.
Get in the fucking corner. Get in the fucking seat.
Get in that fucking seat. Right. I can't believe I've got that stuck in the fucking corner.
I hope you forget, and then you start recording the video, put it on YouTube, and that's just stuck in the corner.
I'm already
Take a
recording, man.
screenshot.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Right, I've already got a video going. Right, is that still in the shot? No, it's not. Hang on.
Are you not putting this on YouTube then? Or are you putting it on YouTube?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll see. I might put it on
I'll just keep it
YouTube.
for prosperity then.
Depends how much... depends how often we talk about racism and stuff, I guess. Joke.
You're racist.
You're a racist.
You're an aardvark. Fucking car wash cunt.
Yeah. Who you fucking calling an aardvark? Is that flush to the board? I don't think it is actually. Hang on.
Fuck you. Teabag. Teabag. Teabag, you cunt. Yeah. How'd you like them, bitch?
That is joined. That's good. I realise I've just done that one out of shot, but that's fine. I'll do that one there. That connection's been a bit of a bitch.
Like a bit of a cold joint you got there, Andy.
Yeah, this it's because these pads on the board are like really like crusty and old, so it takes a bit to like get through them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the board that I provided you not immaculate?
Well, it's not if you remember, because it was fucking lifting when we bought it.
It was, wasn't it? Thanks for cleaning up the shell as well. You did a good job of that.
There we go. I got it that time. Make sure it's flat against the board. Is my head in the way?
No, no.
Yeah, it's flat against the board. That's good. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with these, some of these, because you can't really tell if they're connected or not.
Mm.
I'm gonna go back to this one here and just touch that up a little bit like that. I'll touch you up in a minute. See, now I can't put it on YouTube now because I said that.
Who said that? Hmm? Who said that? I bet it was a fucking Ginger character, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was probably that fucking Jinjo cock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, well, I forgot, I keep forgetting I've got a screen right in front of us, like on the actual camera itself, the video camera. There's a screen right in front of my face. I could just look at that. Right, so we've got this one here. I'm gonna have to get my bonds right in here, like. That's nicely done. These ones are the worst because with it being just a hole, obviously you can't see through the hole once you put solder in it, so you don't know if it's making contact or not. You've just got to kind of hope it is. And there is one thing I can do actually. I could put a drop of flux on it. That would help.
Oh, you've got the nozzle tip on now, have you? You're not using the brush anymore.
No, I bought one of these little bottles just to make it easier to like apply it, so I don't have to keep talking about putting the brush in the bottle and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I'm going to assume that that's made
That looks
contact.
fine. Looks fine.
All I can do is assume that it's connected. If it isn't connected, I'll know because it won't work when I turn it on. And I'll have to just
Turn you on in a minute, mate.
I'll have to just go over the ones that are holes, like that. The ones that I'm not sure if they're connected or not. I'll just have to double check them and make sure they are connected. You know what it is, actually, I'm going to turn this around this way. Because I know for a fact if I do it the other way, I'll end up melting this connector, which I don't really want to do, for obvious reasons.
I want to be a gunk.
Yeah.
You know, it looked from here. It looked like you almost touched it with a fucking iron.
What, that?
Yes.
I'm about an inch above it. See, if I'm there, I can go down like that. See, look at the shadow.
Yeah.
So I'm still quite far above it, like.
This is your friendly reminder that this is about 250 quid's worth of mods that you're doing here.
Well,
Cheapest chips, that man.
it's more on you to fucking trust us to do it. I'm gonna have to leave that there, I think. If I turn it, I won't have any room, so I'll just do this like this. Well, that didn't work. This fucking capacitor's in the way, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. That's still in the shot there, is it? No, it's not. I'll bring it over a bit more. Yeah, and now it's in the middle. Wait, no. Is that the middle? Yes, it is. Okay. Right.
Oh
So
wow, I
that's-
can see through the fucking planet, yeah.
that is those three connected, I think. Let's have a double check of that. Yes, it is. It's hard to pick this up.
Hot.
There we go.
Jesus, what the fuck was that?
Metal Jesus.
Metal Jesus is back again.
Was that the big trash heap area? I thought I'd explore about. I walked down and I just blew up.
That has happened to me at least 3 times now. I hopped over like some trash bins and then just blew up. There was no combat or anything. I just kind of leaped over some bags and then exploded.
Oh my god, frighten me life.
Right, those look good. That is a connection there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Right, I think that looks good. We are there.
Oh, nice.
It looks dirty because of the flux, but that's fine.
Disgusting. You fucking clean up your work right now.
Okay, so there's one here. This one here, I might need to push this down a tiny bit, I think. Yeah, there we go. The board was like sticking up off the board a little bit.
Hmm.
There's one there I've missed.
I'm gonna need to buy a 512 gigabyte micro SD card for this. Or I'll tell you what I'll do. I could take the one out of my my SIO, and then because I've only actually got about probably 200 gigs worth of games on there, so I'll buy 200 gig.
I would just chuck that thing away, mate. Like,
I mean, it would be a massive waste of money. But I'll get like I'll buy a 200 gig SD card.
I'll
Put
fucking
all of
sell it
that,
or
put that
something.
in the SIO, and then put the 512 gig in the X station. Options, Andy. It's what I like. Options.
Should play PC games then.
Listen here, right?
Right, I think that's all of them. That looks like all of them. I can't see any that I've missed. Yeah, it looks like I've got them all. It's always worth a double check though. Oh, that's right. There's that one as well, isn't there? I need to work out where that goes. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up the installation thing on my phone.
New phone.
My phone's right next to us, so... X-Station install guide. Right, install guide. It's funny because you see how you get that little circuit board there for connecting the ribbon cable up?
Yes.
Well, there's also one for the different versions of the PlayStation. Like that one there is for the 1000X series.
Right.
So if you've got an older model PS1, you would use that one
I
instead.
tell you what, Andy. You know what you should get next.
What?
You should get an older model PS1 and install that one on there yourself because I won't need it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. you'd still have to buy an X station like to go with it, so it wouldn't save us
Oh,
any money.
right.
What I could do, I suppose, is I could buy a PS1, like a 1000 series, install that in it, and then I could just sell that PS1 and just say it's X station ready. Just go out and buy an X station, and you can plug it in and it'll work.
Yeah.
You don't
They
have to,
sell
like,
it separately. Like,
yeah.
why the fuck did I just say that? This is what happens when hanging out with you dickheads.
Hey,
Right. Install.
at
You
least
say
I know
A
how to
and you
press-
put
at least
fucking
I know how
like
to
on the
press
end of
B,
everything.
right?
Right. These are not install guides. These are releases.
Bolton must have done a video by now on it.
He has, but I can't be asked to look it up. I just want a guide that I can look at. Download the latest final. Right, this isn't helping. It says X-Station ODE installation guides can be found here. When I click here, it takes us to the GitHub page, just for the releases. Oh wait, hang on. Firmware and loader updates for the X-Station as well as the installation guides. Right, well... Oh, this is near good. There's Voltar's video there.
Handsome devil.
I might just bring his video up actually and just watch the video. It'll be a bit of a pain in the arse, but... Oh, hang on. What's this? Install the official installation guide here. Oh, it takes us to the same fucking page. Oh, what a fuck on. Right, where's Voltar's video?
Back on the Voltar video. He does have the same board revision as well, although it is the NTSCU. But I think everything should be laid out in the same place.
Is this the video?
YouTube Premium removes interruptions, so you
Oh, fuck off with the adverts, man. Is it serious? Why am I getting 2 adverts?
Look, I like getting this image just as much as the next guy. Oh, okay. Hey everybody, it's Voltar here. And you probably see the PlayStation 1 here and you're thinking, Jesus, Voltar, Christ of Latter-day Saints, how much more could you possibly talk about the PlayStation 1?
Skip forward.
Come on,
What the
in
fuck?
perspective.
Skip.
Actually, it turns out we have a few more
Wow.
things left to say here. And here's why. The
Is this
PlayStation
broke or something? What the
has
fuck?
a few tricks left up its
Oh no,
sleeve,
it's not. It's
thanks to a
working.
very small group of very talented hardware
Right,
hackers
what
and
is he?
engineers
Oh, he's doing the
who have
PS1 digital first. Okay.
ways to play with that are not only amazing, they're
Yeah, he's
totally
lifting the
going to change
pins.
the way we see the system and we interact with the system. They're total game changers.
Where's the fucking?
Other than the
Oh,
modern
right,
shit
there it
that
is.
never
Okay.
come to life for the good old-fashioned PS1. Fully installed, and there's only one thing left to do. We need to come all the way over here. We just need to remove a resistor out of circuit. We just need to attach a little conductor from point A all the way over here to point
Which one are you supposed to do first again?
It's all said and
Because I know it's easier to do like one before the other.
Right, you got to remove that resistor. That fucking iron tip is terrible, like. Right, I see where you got to do it. That's all I need to know. Right, so we need to be here. This resistor here has to come off. It'd be easier if I do it this way, actually. Am I still in shot? Yes, there we go. Right, get rid of that. And then we need to use... How are your soldering ventures coming on anyways, Sirline?
We haven't fucking started yet. I haven't got a station set up. No space. Zero space.
Well, that's not fucking good.
Yeah, I'll probably have to set up in the kitchen when I move into the new place. Because I don't think there's going to be room for it for anywhere else.
Okay, so that's going to have to go from there to there. So I'm going to want to cut it there.
What's it with his fucking bare hands?
Oh, I've got wire stripping down to a fucking art form now, man. There we go. Easy as pie. Right, I'm going to clean the flux off this. Because it's a fucking mess. I'll just get myself a nice handy dandy Robbie Simpson here. Q-tip.
Hey, Toops.
Remember when Rob used to get called fucking Q-tip all the time at school?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's got white hair.
Ah, righto. I thought it was more of a blondie.
Well, blonde, but like, it's darker now than what it used to be. But when he was at school, it used to be like white, his hair. So people used to get
Crikey.
called like Q-tip and stuff. But his hair's gotten a lot. It's more like a. What colour would you say Rob's hair is now, Jinjo?
Like a dirty blonde.
Yeah, like an ash blonde colour now.
More of like a Duke Nukem kind of blonde.
Well, Duke Nukem's is more like a yellowy blonde.
Maybe it's just the pictures that I've seen of him. He always looks kind of like a yellowy blonde.
Rob's hair is more of like a. It's closer to brown. Than it like a light, really light brown now than it is like blonde.
And you, who used to be blonde, is now kind of like a light brown.
I'm the same. Like,
Sometimes ginger.
I'm the same. Like my hair used to be like almost white when I was little, but it just as I got older, it just got really dark. Right then, that side is done pretty much, as far as I can see. Assuming those holes are filled in properly, but we'll find out, I guess, once I get round to it. Right, now I need to get this off. I don't think this thing is even needed anymore. I don't even know what it's for. I think it's just to protect from like radio frequencies and stuff, you know? I'm going to leave it on just for prosperity. But I think what I need to do
Do whatever
is...
you want to do, you know? Do whatever you think is the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'll leave it on. I need to get these off first though. Which means I need the old solder braid. Good job I've got some of this left actually, I didn't know I had any. Right, easiest way to do this, I think, is to put a drop of flux on. Turn the temperature of the iron up. I can't tell if that's getting absorbed or not. It looks like it is. Most of it got absorbed. Does it stick through the board? No, it doesn't. It's like surface mounted. Okay. That's a good thing actually. That means I can get in here with my tweezers. I'm out of shot, aren't I? Yeah. Here we go. Fucking iron's turned down again. Right, there's enough of it pulled up there. Oh, that one does actually stick through the board. Okay. Good to know, I guess. I need to cut the ends off of this. Fucking stupid. It's bending in a really weird way. Right, that might be enough to get this off actually. Actually no, it won't be because there's two there. There's one right next to it as well. So I'm going to have to get rid of that one as well first. Yeah, I can't do it that way. That is stuck down quite well, that like. Right, let's get this one cleaned. Didn't really get much off of that, did I? There we go. Right, that's up. Okay, we've got one in the middle there, so this is going to have to come off.
Fucking vandal.
Yeah, do you want this done or not? Ow. That was not smart. There we go. Got all that up. Without any damage. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so the chip you need to lift the pins off of, I think, is this one here. But I'll double check.
Yep, here we go. I know I shouldn't be worried, it's in good hands. But it looks so fucking tedious.
You know what I'm going to do actually? I'm just going to bring the guide up. I'll bring it up on my computer. That'll be the smartest thing to do. I've been at this for fucking 40 minutes already. Right. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Well, if I did this, it would probably be stretched throughout multiple days, and there's no guarantee that any of it will work.
Potentially. So, head up the releases, download the latest files. Okay. So, if I download this, is this going to have the install guide in it? No, it's not. Okay, so where's the install guide then? Oh, right, there it is.
Would it not be on like Castle?
No, I've got it.
Okay.
So hang on, is this a PU18? Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. Right, okay. Let's get rid of them spider webs. PU18, so installation guide, PU18 guide with recommendations. Let's have a look. Right, here we go. So, yes, it is that chip. Okay. So search for this. You'll find it in the lower right corner. See the picture below. Lift pins 80, 78, 77, 74, 56, 47, 46, and 45. Fucking hell. Oh, there we go. There's a bigger picture.
Here we go.
There's a bigger picture here, so that will assist me quite nice. Oh, what the fuck happened there? There we go. So basically I've got the picture full screen now. Right.
Please don't cut yourself.
Sirloin, if I don't injure myself in some way when I do stuff like this, I'm not doing it properly, basically.
It's a very sharp knife, dude.
Right, let's get this in shot first. Right, so pins 80. So 80 is the first pin on the right here. Right, which way do I want to do this? Would it be easier to do it this way? Yes, it'd probably be easier to do it this way, I think. So, the way I usually do this is...
would you be able to possibly zoom the camera in, please? There you go.
Is that still blurry? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's a little bit. There you go.
Right, so the way I usually do stuff like this is I will get the knife in between the two pins like that. You know what's actually funny? Since these pins are just being lifted, you could theoretically just cut them. That would be a lot easier, but that's no fun and that's destructive. So I'm just going to do it like this, the way you're supposed to do it. There's one,
Yeah.
just so you can see how it's lifted. It's not going to focus as it's zoomed in a bit too far, I think, but you can see there it's lifted.
That's fine. We get it.
But it's honestly it's not hard really. I mean, as long as you've got a tool that's thin enough to get between the pins, you just heat the pin. Basically, you just heat the pin and then twist the knife like that, and it lifts the pin as it's heated. Right, so I need to skip the next pin and do the next two. So
Come on, Bennett. Don't be a chicken shit.
I've just thought actually
You want to put a knife in me?
it would have been easier to start from this side because I've got to get me. I'll tell you what, let's turn it a bit like that. Yeah, I've probably done this the wrong way, but whatever. I'll make it work.
See what's going on in there when you turn it. That's good. I'm gonna kill you, John. That.
Just because I'm anal, I'm going to straighten the pin. Even though it's already lifted, I just want it straight. There we go. Yeah, I'm like that. Like, even though as long as it's lifted, that's good enough. But I'm anal, so I want it straight as well. There we go. Is my head in the way?
Nope.
See, having a decent soldering iron is basically the key. If you haven't got a decent soldering iron, you'll never do this. You want to play fucking games, do you? Okay. Put the soldering iron down a sec.
He's had enough of your shit.
There we go. Get that straightened up. Right, 3 down and 5 to go. So those 2 are lifted, so I need to miss 2. So 1, 2, this one here. There we go. Right, so the next one is 56, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 6th one along from the end here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this one here. Like so. It's funny, I've seen so many people complain that the pins are too close together, so it's hard for them to like do it, and people have messed, especially this chip here, what you've got to solder to for the...
Oh shit, yeah, those ones are way closer.
So if you look at these ones here, you can see like those ones are relatively okay, but when you look at these ones, they're like super close together. So loads of people have complained that they just can't do it because they're just too close together. When in reality, they're just shit at soldering. That's basically it. I mean, I can't be any more blunt than that, I suppose. Right, this is going to be a little difficult because this capacitor's in the way, but I'll probably manage. Right, so, miss 3, and then it's these 3 here. So, am I in shot here? No, I'm not. There we go. Right, so 1, 2, 3, this one here.
So the X station itself doesn't need to be soldered in, it just plugs in to the parts that you solder in?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's handy.
That's why I was saying before I could just buy like
Yeah, you can just sell it on, as a
solder
X
that
station
little,
ready.
solder that little board in and then just sell it as X station ready. You can just plug it
Yeah.
in.
I assume you have an abundance of like launch models.
I did at one point. I had a couple of them.
I know you had like like a stack of them at one point.
Yeah, I had 3 or 4 of them at one point, but then I just sold them on because they were just, the disk drives didn't work on them and they were fucking useless.
Oh,
basically.
Andy, this would have been the perfect project for that then.
It would have. You're right, but it is what it is. So yeah,
They sell for a lot these days.
I know the value of them goes up over time.
I mean, like, do they sell for a lot more these days?
Oh, well, the original ones have always sold for quite a bit because they're the original model and they've got the
RCA
jacks on the
jacks
back.
on the
and stuff.
back. Yeah.
So people always want them for that reason.
There you go. That's lovely and straight.
Yeah. There we go. Can't really see those 3 there, like, but yeah. I don't think anybody could have done that any better than that, like. I'm waiting for Jinjo to chime in and be like, nah, I could have done it better.
You see, for the things that are obvious like that, I don't really hype up. Goes without saying.
So as far as I'm aware, that's all the right pins lifted. That's what it says on the guide. You know what's funny as well? Like, people would consider that the hard part, whereas for me, that wasn't
I would
hard.
consider that the hard part, definitely.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, most people would consider that the hard part, but to me, that wasn't really that hard. As long as, you know, as
No,
long as
you
you know
did
what
it
you're
very
doing,
quickly as well.
as long as you know what you're doing and you've got the right tools to do it, it's not really that hard, to be honest. Right, that's it, isn't it? Is there anything else to do apart from just connect it up? Right, hang on. Please be careful not to damage the motherboard when lifting pins. Using a needle or X-Acto knife, which is what I used, and a fine soldering tip. It says use a fine soldering tip. Okay.
I got a nice beefy one there.
I use the same tip for everything, honestly. I think it says use a fine soldering tip because a fine tip is easier to use and to like get into like small places. Simply apply some heat, then gently lift from underneath using a needle, blade, a picture of it. Yeah, that's all done. Please make sure that you've lifted the pins completely. They should have no contact with the motherboard. Yeah. We're now finished with the top of the main board. Turn it to the bottom side. Right, this is the bit where you install the PCB, which I've already done. I'm going to double check it though, because all the connections are marked, so I can check and make sure they're done. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that still wet? No, it's not. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connections there. Yeah, that's right. There's 3 there. There's 3 there. There's 1. There's 1 there. And there's that. That one, that one. Yeah. Why has that one got a circle? That one there has a circle around it for some reason on the installation diagram. Let me just find out what that means. So the positioning is kept very simple and clean. So the page. Simply place the QSB on the main board as shown below. The yellow markings make it clear again. Before soldering the... Oh, I know why they're soldered, because those are the ones I had to scrape. That's right. Before soldering the VR pads on the left and right there, you need to be lightly scratched, which I've already done. Yeah. Now you have to desolder, remove one small resistor. Yeah, done that. Yeah, done that. Finally, you have to connect the APLL pad from the QSB above the desoldered resistor. Yeah, done that. The difficult part is now finished, but the lower part of the PS1 case still needs to be prepared. Cut off the small plastic pin marked below in red. Right, yo. So, well, that's it. The hard part's done. Just need to do the shell now. That was not hard in the slightest for me, honestly. The PS1 digital is going to be harder, like, because that ribbon cable is like, even though I know I can do it, I know it's going to be quite hard. Right, so I need to...
From what I hear, it's supposed to be as difficult as the DC HDMI.
I would say it's probably harder because the pins are closer together than they are on the Dreamcast one. So, like, if I was to guess, I would say this will be harder than the Dreamcast one. Right, so I need to get rid of that post there. I'll just come in with this. Remember the state of this PS1 when we got it, man. Proper state. Make sure that's flush. Break it off. Right, that's flush enough. So you break that off. It's got the small plastic pin. This is necessary to prevent the flex cable from breaking during installation. Now you have to connect the flex cable to the cable holding the QSB blue side up. And it's just done. You can leave the flex cable outside. There we go. Right, so, well, I almost put this box in frame with me address on it, and then I doxed myself. Ah, hang on, that's the PS1 digital. I don't need that yet. What I do need is the ribbon cable for the PS1 digital, which I do not currently know the... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So it goes in that way like that, yeah? So, blue side up. Close the cable holder and this is done. You can leave the cable outside. Right, so let's put this in. That is remarkably tight. There we go. It feels like it's in. To ensure the cable sits correctly, route it through the slot on the top shield. Oh, on the top shield. Okay. Right, we'll do that. So, this will go like this. Alright, that's on properly. Route it through the top shield, which is here. Could also do with a clean, but never mind. Route it through here. Obviously I'm not going to screw this together yet, because I still have the PS1 digital to do. Right, so I need the rest of this shiz. You still watching, are you, Sirloin? Sirloin?
His mic's muted.
Oh, he's there. It's alright, I can see. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you'd disappeared or not.
No, he said he was going to be muting his mic every so often, didn't he?
Okay, so I need to... Right, which holes do these go into? Oh, it goes over these. Right, okay, so it's the two corner ones. Yeah, okay, it's the three corner ones. And then my guess is that that goes towards... Is it that there? So it goes like that. Yeah. Like so. Mount the X station, the post of the original disk drive should look like this. Oh, okay, so that's how it goes. When everything is ready, you've reassembled the PlayStation. A freshly installed X station looks like this. Right, so I need to route this. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it tells you to route the wire first, that makes sense. Take that off. Fold it is best like this. Fold it like that. And like that. Right. Should probably plug it in first. There we go. All done.
Sorry about that. I was just thinking, do you remember on the DC HDMI, you had to solder to some points so you could use the in-game reset on
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
menu?
Yeah.
Do you have to do that with any of this as well?
The guide doesn't say anything about it, but I am assuming that. Although actually there is some contact points there, so I'm not entirely sure what those are. There, see them?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what those are for. Maybe the guide does tell you what those are for at some point. So that's freshly installed. Recommended adaptation of PCB and SD card adapter. So it tells you to take the rubber grommets off of the... Oh, right, hang on. So you can use the rubber spacers to clamp the X-Station in place. Yeah, it's not really necessary. Use a 3D printed mount to fill the gap drive. Well, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to print the. I'm going to do the 3D printed thing to fill the. You know.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Don't need to fill the hole.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was actually going to buy one, but the only person who did it lived in America, so arm and a leg for not custom charges, but it's
Yeah, you don't
shipping
need
charges.
to worry about that. I can do that for you. What do you want it printed in a certain color, or do you just want black?
No, just like the black, just so it looks kind of stock that way.
Yeah.
And then I'll get one of those
I was
ribbon
gonna say, you'll need
extension
to-
jobbies.
Yeah, you'll need to buy one of those. I'll print the mount for you, but you'll need to buy like an extension thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm sure you can put that in by yourself.
How do you switch? Now I'm thinking about how do you switch discs? Does that have like a little nub button on there, like on the DC, like on the GDMU?
The way it works, as far as I'm aware, it's something to do with opening the disk drive. Like you open the disk drive and close it again, and it just something like that.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool.
It'll be mentioned in the guide somewhere. Like I know that. Okay, so I think that's I think it's done, to be honest. I mean, it's basically just a case of testing it now.
Oh, what games are you going to test with it? Play some Resident Evil 2.
I'm gonna have to download.
If you got it, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to download like ROMs and stuff. Hang on, I'll reset that back there. Right.